Alkanoic is COOH. This is the functional group of what? Alkanoic. Do you get that? A carboxylic, or you can call it a carboxylic acid, or you call it alkanoic or what? Carboxylic acid. This is the functional group, and it has a general formula of CnH2n plus 1 COOH. This is the general formula of what? Alkanoic. Are you following? Now, I want to look at what this video is specifically made for naming of organic, these alkanoic. Okay, now before you name alkanoic, you must understand the basic types of what? Alkanoic. The types of what? Alkanoic. We have three major types of what? Alkanoic. What are they? One, we have saturated. Two, we have unsaturated. And three, we have benzoic. So we have saturated alkanoic, unsaturated alkanoic, and benzoic alkanoic. In this video, we want to concentrate mainly on naming of what? Saturated alkanoic. Another video, we will concentrate on naming unsaturated alkanoic, and the last video we will concentrate on what? Naming of what? Benzoic alkanoic. Please stay tuned and watch. Now, before you name organic compound, just remember one carbon atom in organic compound is called met. I have done this in my previous video. One carbon atom is called what? Met. Two carbon atom is called what? Et. Three carbon atom is called what? Prop. Four carbon atom is called what? But. Five carbon atom is called pent. Please just go and learn this. Okay, now this is the functional group. The functional group of this one is what? This is the functional group. Do you get that? Now the name ending is noic. So we are going to be attaching this one to be what? Metanoic, ethanoic, propanoic, butanoic, pentanoic, hexanoic, octanoic. Do you understand? Now, having done that, let's look at the first member, saturated alkanoic. When we look at saturated, it means that a type of hydrocarbon that have carbon-carbon single bond. Carbon-carbon single bond. Look at carbon-carbon single bond is called saturated hydrocarbon, like the alkene. Unsaturated, you have what? Carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond. Unsaturated. Is that understood? So now, if you want to name these, firstly, we want to look at this one. Now, the first member example is example. We look at something like this. Remember, this thing is expressed as C. If you want to draw the structure, is what? OH. This one can be R, where R is what? Alkyl group. Okay. So now, if you like this one, now this one, remember this one is attached with what? 3 hydrogen atoms. Very good. Now, how do you name this compound? The simplest way to name this compound is you must always start your numbering from the functional group. Start your numbering from the functional group. This is the functional group. I told you this is the functional group. This carboxylic here is the functional group. So how many carbon atoms are here? You count. 1 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom. Do you get that? Now, since it is 2 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom is called what? Et. Now the name ending is what? The name ending is what? Noic. So you call it what? Ethanoic. Do you get that? It sounds simple, right? Now, let's proceed to the next one. Now, if you are given something like this, let me wipe this one. If you are given something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, OH. Okay. Now, what is the name of this compound? I've told you that you must always start your numbering from the functional group. Where is the functional group? This is the functional group. So you start the numbering from the functional group. How many carbon atoms are there in this chain? You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So since it is 4, you call it what? But. 4 is what? But. So it is butanoic. Butanoic. Very, very simple. Is that understood? Now, in a situation where the chain has a child, has a daughter, has a son, how do you name it? What do I mean by that? Simple. Now, a situation where this chain now decide to have this one as a child. This is a child. How do I name it? This child in organic chemistry, it is called is coming from alkyl group. That is, one carbon atom here is what? Is met. So it is methyl. Do you get that? Methyl. CH3 C2H5 ethyl. C3H7 is called what? Propyl. Do you get that? So now when this one now is now attached to this chain, now you still go your normal counting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, you indicate the longest chain. The longest chain is this one, not this one. Is that understood? So in this case now, this methyl here, this particular child now is attached to which carbon atom? Is attached to carbon number 2. This, look at it here, carbon number 2. Is that understood? So since it is attached to carbon number 2, you say it is 2-methyl. 2-methyl. It's not that this methyl are 2, is because this methyl is attached to carbon number 2. Is that understood? It's attached to carbon number 2 in the chain. Okay. Now 2-methyl, what is the chain? 1, 2, 3, 4. The chain is what? Butanoic. So 2-methyl butanoic. This compound is called 2-methyl butanoic. Is that understood? We are still on saturated hydrocarbon. We have not gone to unsaturated hydrocarbon. Is that understood? Now let's proceed. In a situation where you have more than 2 children in a chain, how do you call? More than 2 children in a chain, how do you call? Now, for instance, now you now change this one to what? CH3. Okay, you change this one to what? CH3. Now they are now more than what? More than 1 child. So we have 1 child here, 1 child here, and 1 child here. How do you then call it? Let's proceed. Please, if you need a special organic chemistry class, special announcements to everybody, you can. A number is displayed on the screen. Just chat me up. It's okay. Now let's proceed. These are what? More than 1 child. This is a child. This is a child. This is a child, and this is what the functional group. And this is what? This is the chain. Now, of course, our numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, this child here is attached to carbon number what? 2. This particular child here is attached to carbon number 3. This one here up here is attached to carbon number 3. This one attached to the carbon number. This one attached to the carbon, and this one attached to this one. This, we have how many children? Child. They have 3 children. 1, 2, 3. And we have the chain. So since there are 3 children, you must always start your naming from the functional group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The chain is what? 4. That is our boot. Is that understood? Now the first child now is attached to carbon number what? Carbon number 2. So we say 2. It's not. It's only we have triplet. 1, 2, 3. The children are what? 3 of what? The same. It's not that they are different. We don't have methyl, we don't have butyl, bromine or so. So this one are what? So we say 2, comma. Is that understood? We have another child here attached to what? 3. We say 3. We have another child here attached to what? Carbon number what? 3. We say what? 3. So 2, 3, 3. Because there are 3 children here, you call it what? Tri. If there are only 2 children, you call it what? Di. You get that? If there are 4 children, you call it what? Tetra. Is that understood? So now 233 try. What's the name of the children? Methyl. Is that understood? Trimethyl. Trimethyl. What is the chain now? The chain is what? Butanoic.